Today, we're gonna talk about Scrobbling, you feel me? Last FM, Spotify Rewind, and some other shit as well. It feels like we've just all been tracking our music way fucking more in the past few years, especially with like Spotify Rewind and shit now.
Yeah, I end up referring to Spotify Wrapped as Spotify Rewind for I'm pretty sure this entire video, and I did not notice my mistake until editing it. So yeah, sorry about that.
It feels like literally like every few months you go on fucking Instagram or something and somebody posts their receiptify or some random bullshit related to their stats for Spotify, all this shit. Because let's be honest, fucking Spotify Rewind, some of you people are fucking more excited for that shit than like celebrating your birthday or a holiday. I swear to God, Spotify Rewind can be the ultimate flex and or the ultimate showing of how much of a loser you fucking are. Here is my Spotify Rewind last year. When I shared it in a Discord server, the first response was, I don't talk to women. And looking at these artists, I really can't blame them. Spotify Rewind has me questioning though, some of you people and how the fuck you get to such high play counts. Like, Jesus Christ. Some of you have like 500, I don't know about that. Some of you have like 100,000 plus minutes or fucking hours, whatever it is. Like, how the fuck, when do you find time to just like live life and do normal shit without listening to music? But honestly, Spotify Rewind has felt really cool. And I mean, every year I feel like we all anticipate it to some degree because it's just fun. It's fun to share what you've listened to throughout the year with everybody else. And I mean, if you don't have Spotify, then it's basically a huge fuck you. But if you do have iTunes, I think they have like some version of it on iTunes. However, for those who are really in too deep and down bad with this music shit, there is Last FM. Now, Last FM it's a dangerous thing. It's kind of like a drug, low key. When you make a Last FM, it doesn't track your previous shit, but if you connect it to like your Spotify account or your iTunes or literally anything that you use to listen to music, it's gonna start counting your scrobbles. What is a scrobble, you may be wondering? Well, it's literally just it's a play. If you listen to something once, if I listen to Runaway once, it's one scrobble of Runaway and one scrobble of Kanye. Now, not everybody who makes a Last FM account becomes like chronically addicted to fucking checking it. The Scrobbling Epidemic has made listening to music similar to like rating music more of like a sport, like a competitive ranked fucking music listening. And this mostly is only due to something we'll get into later with a Discord bot related to Last FM. Last FM though is low-key awesome. It's great. It's really cool to see your stats and shit. I don't know. I feel like that's what people like to see. You kind of intrinsically kind of want to know your stats and like what's happening in music. Like, what's my KD ratio for fucking Frank Ocean? You feel me? Like, what's my KD ratio for Elliott Smith? You feel me? Like, we all kind of want to know that shit. I think Last FM is just a cool little thing to have to track your music, and you can go in and like import your Spotify or whatever files directly into it to get your past listens too. But honestly, there's no real harm in it. It's cool. I do think you can get too far though, and you really are just like constantly thinking like, my scrobbles, how do I get my scrobbles up? I really fucking hope none of you are actually like trying to like duplicate scrobbles or like purposely leave shit on loop so you can get it scrobbled higher. I pray none of you are doing that, because if you are, bro, sometimes you need to take a break from music. It's not all about the numbers. However, the true evil from Last FM is not the actual website, or you making an account, or you chronically checking your scrobbles and stalking your friends and other people who have Last FM accounts. The issue with Last FM comes from the Last FM bot on Discord. Now, let's be real, most of us probably have a Discord, and I have a Discord too. Feel free to join it below. And I'll be using some examples from personal use and just seeing shit in servers. The Last FM bot on Discord is basically a tracking, competitive tier list / fucking skill check for music listeners, okay? If you go on any music Discord server, there's a Last FM bot. You log in, you fucking give them your username and shit, and you connect it. And what can you do? You can search for artists, albums, tracks. You can show your like Topster 3x3 bullshit. But what most people know it for on server use wise is .wk. What does this do? It stands for who knows. And well, it fucking shows you who knows whatever artist. Now the thing with this is that it fucking puts everybody in the server, but it's gonna show the top 10. and it's gonna say your play counts or your scrobbles. And if you have the number one, you have a crown. And then you can also see how many crowns you have. So how many number one artists you have compared to everybody in the server. You can also check globally to see if you're number one listener for that based off Scrobbles and Last.fm. Now, me describing this, you can kind of see how this might be somewhat of an issue if you get in too deep about it. Introducing this bot into just like a small Discord server with me and my friends has been sort of a, maybe not a mistake, but it's turned this fucking shit into a war zone, okay? This music shit is serious. Most of the time though, I'm gonna be real, in other servers, it doesn't, like, people don't really give a shit, especially big ass music servers, people don't really care. It's just kind of a way to show people you like this artist a lot, or to see if an artist you listen to, if other people like it. Let's be real though, when you click .wk any artist, you're intrinsically hoping you're number one, okay? Don't fucking lie to me. I know you fucking are. I only say this because I do too. Will I remove the Last.fm bot from any servers I'm in, including the server for this YouTube channel? Fuck no, because that shit is entertaining and interesting as hell. Is it a parasite to any server it's in? Low key, yeah. Another thing that the Last.fm bot can do is give you a 3x3, a 5x5, whatever, of albums you listened to recently, all time, all that cool shit, right? Now, with this Topster, there's a phenomenon, a social phenomenon taking place in Discord servers when this is used. Pay attention to it next time it happens. When somebody does this, notice how everybody else in the fucking server will also share their chart. Is this an issue? No. But I'm gonna be honest, whenever I see this shit, it feels like some American Psycho shit, I'm gonna be honest. It actually feels like one person shares their chart and then the next person, and it's like, holy shit, look at the subtle genre mixing on his chart. Oh my God. It even has Boris. Like it's shit like that. It actually feels like some American Psycho shit. Obviously, I don't know what other people are thinking, but when I see that, I'm just like, I feel like everybody is like looking at each other's charts and it's like, is it obscure enough? Truth be told though, the Last.fm bot, that shit's nice, okay? It's really cool to have in servers, and it can make listening to music fun with your friends and shit, because you get to see what other people are listening to. You can put your friends on to other stuff, and it's cool. All this shit though, like stats for Spotify Rap, Last.fm bot, all that shit, it's just another way to track your music and to make yourself more involved with the music you listen to. While you can take it a step too far and kind of be in too deep and just really start thinking about how many plays you have of an artist instead of just enjoying the music, truth be told, I don't think most people are doing that. Most people, it's just kind of a cool side thing that's like, oh look, this artist I really like, that I enjoy their music, I actually have a ton of listens of them. That makes sense because I really fucking like them. So most people aren't taking it too far. There is probably some people who are chronically scrobbling, you feel me? They're Scrobble addicts, okay? If you or a friend or a loved one is a Scrobble addict and is down bad and just fucking chronically on Last.fm, please reach out to this number, okay? We can help them. We can help them. You can deactivate their Spotify account for like a week or some shit, okay? Just delete that shit, please. Now, no thesis or research is complete without some data analysis, you feel me? So we're gonna call up a few of my friends and we're gonna see what their thoughts are on Last.fm and the Last.fm bot and all that shit. How has Last.fm and knowing about it and the bot and everything, has it been bad? Is shit worse now for music for you? Like, how do you approach music? Are you thinking like, oh shit, my Scrobbles?
I like to stalk on whoever on top of like global charts. Not that I'll ever reach someone who's like some guy has 230K on Elliott Smith. I think Last.fm makes music way too competitive because oh damn it, this guy has 200 more Scrobbles than me. Better grind this artist. That's what I'm doing for Free Tempo, and that's what I did for Radiohead to pass you because I'm like the best, the best Radiohead fan.
So should people make Last.fm accounts?
I think it's neat. Like, it's a cool thing to track. Like,
yeah.
It's such a weird gray line for me. It's not like some horrible, awful thing, but when you, okay, here, let's put it this way. Last.fm itself is pretty good. You get to check, you know, what you're listening to, like who your top artists are. You can kind of predict your like end of year stats.
Yeah.
The FM bot is so ass.
The
First
Discord
off,
bot.
the update tool, I have like 60 plays on White Ceiling, and that thing doesn't fucking work at all because it says I have one. That's a personal rant. But it's also like, that's where you can check who has global listens.
Yeah.
On like whatever the hell, and that's when I think it becomes a bit more competitive. Yeah, no, that's just FM bot is kind of for losers, I think.
Okay. Hello?
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 Since like making that last FM account and like checking your Scrobbles and shit, is music like worse or better? Have you been looking at it differently?
I mean, I'm like the least, like, I like music, but I'm not like looking into it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We all know, like, I cannot live without music. And
Yeah.
I'm not like looking into shit. Like, fucking, I will speak the language of half the music I listen to.
Okay.
But it feels like,
All right.
that Monkey Kilimanjaro, I'll beat his ass. 2,800. Yeah, no, it's I'm looking at it differently, but I'm more competitive about it now. Like, I gotta be number one.
Is it Last FM you think, or is it more just like the Discord bot that makes it like that?
I'd say definitely the Discord bot.
Okay.
Because I like never use.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
be honest. But I'd be checking that Discord bot hourly. Like, yo, two more listens on Monkey Kilimanjaro? How's that happen, motherfucker doing? Not in 2 weeks. Fuck you.
At the end of the day, guys, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, let's be real. None of us really give that much of a shit about it. Scrobbling and our fucking stats for Spotify and all this shit and Spotify rap, it's just a cool extra thing that comes with being part of liking a lot of different types of music and listening to a lot of music. So, you know, keep fucking checking your Scrobbles, keep scrobbling, keep sharing your Spotify rap with 200,000 plus minutes listen, keep roasting your fucking friends for their Spotify rap, and yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know. Hey guys, this video is the second video I'm making in a green screen. Again, this is taking place in my my uni and the university I go to. That's why the lighting might not be the best, as well as the audio might be a bit fucked because I don't have a mic. I'm not at my where I usually record right now. And like the last one, this video is unscripted. I just kind of wanted to talk about kind of play counts and scrobbling and like tracking your music. So tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think about like Last FM or you know, Spotify Wrapped or Stats for Spotify, any of that stuff. Let me know how you approach it, how you feel about it, good or bad, or really say anything you want in the comments below. Please feel free to. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a good day.